This the Vedtalk Podcast. We here to uplift and empower. Let's get it. But you're a trooper. You're a trooper though, man. You're a real trooper. Hot body hunt.
It's me. Peace to the
It,
gods, heavens and the earth.
that's a lot. Brother Unk, man. What's up?
He's,
What's up,
what's up, bro? How everybody
Hunt?
feeling?
Man, this my boy Nunso. You know Nana. He finna jump in and say,
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you
yeah,
doing?
this my boy Hunt.
I'm good, brother.
Happy
I
to
was
hear
telling
it.
him about AJ and
Happy to hear
stuff,
people
and
winning.
you managing AJ.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. You know, managing my brother and you know,
Selling drugs.
no, touching touching the people with good music, bro. That's healing for the soul. Good
Yeah,
positive music. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So yeah.
I I like how your boy be moving though, man. I like how he move with the custom jewelry, the custom pieces. Like, I'm on that type of time, man.
Yeah, he is on his own person.
Yeah, I like it
Yeah,
though, man. I like you gotta be different, man. You
you
really
gotta
definitely
be different. Exactly, you gotta be
you gotta be
different.
different. You can't it's so much the same. I was like when I was shooting music videos, bro, I used to tell them young dudes like, bro, why y'all ain't gonna do no type of acting, no scenes, no. You're not gonna be creative. You're just gonna stand and hold your gun and show your dirty ethicals. Like ethicals changing colors.
No, yeah, I forgot you was in the media business.
Yeah,
You
man.
ever you ever thought about getting back into it?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a crazy game, man. I ain't gonna cap. Like it's just too demanding, bro. If I had a team of like little nerds that do like editing and all that, I'll do it. Like I definitely do it, but I'm finna get more into film, like filmography. Like I'm doing like short movies, short film. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do the music videos no more. I mean, I can get like 250 a video, but
Understood, bro.
it was a lesson. Like my first time doing it, I did like 20 videos in the first year. My
Yeah.
first year, I did like 20 videos. Didn't know how to do it. Didn't know how to color grade. Didn't know how to color correct. Then I was YouTube University, but niggas was coming to me because I'll do $100 video. Like it. Then I just use them to work with, and I'm working with younger artists who
You know
I
what?
know.
That's good.
That's how you. That's how you build anything. I mean,
What's
you just work on it.
what's up, man?
You build up.
What's poppin'?
Yeah, man, my boy Nana, free
Bro, is
FYB
my shit
Nana.
lagging or I'm good?
You good?
Oh, okay, cool. My
Nah, you
bad.
decent, man. But I'm gonna take a shot for you boys for being on here, my first little pilot. I'm finna go up though. I'm
Absolutely.
finna go up.
First of many.
Yeah, yeah. You over there smoking a hookah,
You know I'm smoking hookah.
taking
I know.
taking shots. What you drinking?
Man, what you mean what I'm drinking, man?
What is that?
Yo,
Remy boys.
Remy?
That's crazy.
Remy
Okay.
boy.
Why not the 1738?
Too expensive. I just
Boy.
I want the same type. I get the same type of feeling off that regular one.
No, dude.
100th episode is the 1738.
Huh?
100 episode 100 is the 1738.
Nah, I'm gonna stay on episode one. I
no,
can't.
no, no ace. You ain't gonna pop no ace.
Nah, man, I'm gonna leave that for the rich people. Like, nah, man. He's an
Like
ace.
you,
Say,
you rich.
no, I'm not, man. I'm
Mm.
blessed and highly favored. I'm blessed and highly favored.
Not blessed and highly favored too.
That's what
Huh?
I say. That's the man for the player right here.
Look, now here. I need some money, huh?
Ace,
Yeah.
what you got? What you need, bro? I got you, bro.
And hey, my boy Nonso, he a pediatric doctor though, man. But they do content. They do food content. They should be blowing up all over. I be seeing them niggas. It be crazy. I be seeing them niggas on TikTok. And I'm like, bro, I know these niggas, bro.
I ain't got no
Our
type of
bliss
money
talks,
yet.
man.
I got lots of debt.
Huh?
As I ain't got no type of money, I got lots of debt.
Dang.
You got a queen, and it's coming. Yours down the line, man. Once you do with them residencies, man, Nonso, you finna be with the You could be with the upper echelon. You might not talk to me no more. This probably be the only one I get.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
I gotta
true,
catch
bro.
you.
Look, yo,
I gotta catch you.
it's the time. Time is ticking. This is a valuable. Every second
That's
counts.
right. That's what I'm telling Nana. We had something going, man. Man. We had really put our mind to it. Set up. We recorded something. Like, bro, that was a step for me. Nana was scared though. He wasn't ready.
I'm not. Honestly, I'm ready. Like, we just need to invest into like
The
more
camera.
camera quality because that's super important, especially like we are not like super big names. You
Nah,
know
for
Mm.
what I'm
sure.
saying?
We gotta for sure. I totally agree with you though, man, on that. Like that's why I got I'm gonna get Buddy. I'm willing to pay Buddy like $100 an episode.
Yeah,
Just
like
'cause-
I'll go half with you on that. I'm not tripping. I just want to be right, and I want everybody to be fully invested because I'm really invested in trying to like build my content and all that. 'Cause, like, I do my own on the side. So
nah. That's the way though. Like Just Larry's, Bubba Dub, all of them, bro. They do the content on the side. Then when they shit get big, then they go to like doing shit like this, like trying to be more, I guess more professional.
yeah, yeah.
Nah,
Well,
man, but nah, I really was just trying to. My whole thing is be like a reverse Kevin Samuels. I was telling Nunso, I was trying to be a reverse Kevin Samuels.
a
Like,
reverse Kevin Samuels.
yeah,
You
man.
know, some of the stuff you say, man. But no, Kevin Samuels, he had to me, bro. He was just blunt. He had good points, bro. I ain't
He
mad at
did.
bro.
But his delivery, sometimes you can't when you hit a hurt dog, they gonna bark.
Yeah, that's nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
When you hit a hurt dog, they gonna bark. And so you can't the way I'm coming at it is different. Yeah. The way
yeah.
I'm coming at the whole thing is different, man.
I
Like I
mean,
ain't trying to the narrative of the world, if you look at all the podcasts that talk about relationship, they beat they beat down the women.
you said they
They,
beat down the women.
yeah. Like they don't act like we out here, we ain't doing our thing. If we compare body counts, the men gonna outweigh the females every time. Cause we hitting everything. Like you gotta think about it. If you got a female that hit 30, let's say she hit 30 dudes. You can find a dude that match her that hit 100 dudes. I mean hit 100 females. Pause.
Do you feel like the honest the like accept because I feel like where a lot of people get upset is like honesty and acceptance. Like I feel like a lot of dudes
Yeah.
if they're living some foul life, they'll be like, yeah, that's true. Like these consequences that I got, that was me. Well, I feel like where people get upset is a lot of times women don't necessarily like they'll be trying to like explain sometimes away stuff versus just being like, oh, like
Yeah.
I'll be fucking up.
Yeah, yeah. They're one thing. What I learned about women, bro, they're scared of accountability, like you said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. And since they're scared of accountability, then they lack in knowing how to communicate effectively.
Nah.
And in any type of relationship, I don't friendship, wife, girlfriend, it doesn't matter. You have to know how to communicate,
Yeah.
not argue, but know how to
Yeah.
communicate with each other.
Yeah. Communication, but it'd be like understanding because some people to be talking, they be talking at each other. When you communicate, you gotta communicate with understanding, bro. That's it, bro. Like,
No, you're right. You have to break it down. Uh, you got to break it down a certain way if you know
yeah,
how to communicate. I'm not
yeah,
saying talk.
yeah,
Everybody knows how to talk. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
got to know how to
You're right.
actually really communicate. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's what I went to school for. That's why I minored in that in communication. I wanted to be better in know how to communicate and know how to communicate to people so they can understand.
that's real though. Cause that's all it's about, man. Sometimes we gotta have patience. Like we gotta have like my I went to church. I ain't no super churchy dude, but I go to church. Hunt
Are
always
you
get
not
on
super
me.
stretchy, dude?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Hunt always try to get on me, man. You only go to church on Sunday. Nigga, that's when you start to go.
I'm
I
just
have church
saying.
every day. Right before I go to sleep, I'm gonna have church.
That's the only time you praise him.
When I get up to, I praise all through the day, bro, because I just be praying for better.
All right. So why you don't post? Why you only post on Sunday? Why you don't post?
It's a place and everything for it's a place and it's a time and place for everything, man. I don't
Okay.
I posted it when it need to be posted, but my whole mission is to
So
uplift
what's the point of
and
posting it
inform
Sunday? What's the point of
to
posting it Sunday?
to let people know this is what you need to be instead of at brunch.
Nah.
Now I'm saying I posted I posted Friday too when I had went to a live podcast, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. They had a cure and they had a anonymous question section. So I asked our main pastor, was he a big time pastor. We got like 5,000 people at our church, whatever. Woo. But they only consider it a mega church, but we got like 5,000 people, whatever. But I asked him in the Q&A, but it's anonymous. I said, Pastor, they let the young adults lead it. So if they really, he was just on out to the side. If we have any type of question, need corrections, he there. So I asked them, I said, and the girl was like, well, Pastor, this is directly to you. I said, in the Q&A, they ain't know it was me. I'm just in the crowd looking. Oh, they got a link, you put on a link and you type your question in. So I said, when did Christianity get introduced to African Americans? He was like, that's that Christianity history. He said that's Christianity history. But those black Jews believe that the Portuguese introduced John the Baptist, the fourth, whatever. You can do your research. They introduced us for slavery. And I'm just saying, like, I wasn't trying to be a black Hebrew. I was just trying to motherfucking just understand the whole how we and then you gotta think about it. Both of my brothers on her, Nana and Nunso, are Igbo. Nunso, you Igbo, right?
Yeah.
And Nana Igbo. They from the motherland. Hunt is got the motherland vibe. You know, he seemed like he just was dropped in Africa and then picked back up and brought back over here. But we trying to get an understanding over here. And that's why I be on Nana and all. We got a group chat. It's called Africans versus Two Blacks. It's really one black. I'm the only
That's
black.
crazy.
I'm the only black, and everybody else African. Because we got one dude and he black, but he really not black. He like Nicaraguan or some shit. So he like Afro Latino. We count them too, but they still look
Different
different.
experience.
Whatever.
Different experience.
Different experience. Yeah, right. I respect everybody. I got friends in Saudi Arabia, Iraq, all over. Not even through no military. I was in the military, but it wasn't even through the military. It was just through just meeting people. And I went on these people's house, ate with these people, prayed with these people. They praise Allah or whatever, but I still pray in my own way.
Uh-huh.
But my whole I had like three topics like I wanted to just chop it up about, and like none of this nigga is hey go check out his content, man. I know Hunt probably seen it, but let's check out his content. Free bands underscore
Bro,
free bands.
I
None.
gotta follow Nana on the gram. I don't have him on the gram.
I'm gonna send
Yeah, follow me,
everybody.
man.
He
Y'all
be
just follow
posting.
me.
He be talking about basketball and stuff too, man. Like he had a good little basketball posting that went kind of viral.
If I'm not mistaken though, you know what's so crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody Nana did go viral on
Yeah,
one of the
Yeah.
basketball posts because my little bro sent them to me, not
yeah,
knowing that I knew him.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm like, oh, that's not. I'm
yeah.
like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Everything I say, I agree. But yeah, I'm about to.
No, it went viral. Like a few people still sending it to me till today. Like, hey, but your videos is going viral. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
I'm
man, that's
trying.
hard though, man. I think the content space is gonna be the new history books.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Content.
Yeah.
That's why music artists right now they can't even make it just off their talent. Some can, but a lot of them just can't make it off talent. That's why Kanye doing all that shit, bro. That shit promotion. This nigga
Yeah.
No,
building his business.
that nigga still can make it off his talent, man. He's just
He
bugging.
can.
His 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 bro, that dude's really a genius, bro. But I like,
But sometimes genius, when they be too much of a genius, it
yeah,
drive them crazy.
yeah. It
Like
drive
when you
he's
too
I
smart,
think that's where he at right now. Like
yeah.
he's too much
Bro,
into
you
his.
you a black man from the hood, not to cut you off, but you a black man from the ghetto that reached a billion status. Like really probably ate cereal and water.
What's your
So
stuff now? I'm listening to you, Sid.
no, you good.
It's
But now, you
it's
tell me, huh?
it's free bands underscore NANA.
Underscore free band, no.
Here you
But
go,
now,
right here.
yeah. But my first question, I was just gonna ask you, boy, like first time I was gonna ask you, boy, like, why y'all think black women in America marriage rate so low and single rate is so high?
Man, you know.
Ah, love, marriage, and a baby carriage, to paraphrase those famous lyrics. But for millions of black women, many blessed with brains and beauty, finding the right man is proving elusive. But why? Are their standards too high, or are the pickings too slim? Lindsay Davis tried to answer that question.
Birthday! Cheers! Make a wish.
Nicole Marchand is celebrating another birthday. At 31, she's accomplished a lot. She's a prosecuting attorney and running for state court judge.
It'll be a $500 fine.
Nicole isn't the kind of woman you'd find standing by on the sidelines of life. But you would find her here, at the Georgia Dome, cheering on the Atlanta Falcons. You've heard of a man's man. Nicole is the quintessential man's woman. She appears to have it all, and yet she's still single. 42% of black women have never been married. That's double the number of never married white women.
I look forward to the day. I look forward to being married.
It's just not that easy. For starters, there are more black women than black men. 1.8 million more. So even if every black man in America married a black woman today, 1 out of 12 still wouldn't make it down the aisle. Let's take 100 black men. If you eliminate those without a high school diploma, those without a job, and the number of black men between the ages of 25 and 34 who are incarcerated, that leaves only about half of black men eligible to pop the question. Nicole sees the problem every day.
It is sad to see that the majority of the defendants that we prosecute are black males. Those numbers can be very disappointing.
Admittedly, the selection of men is slim.
Get it through your head. You're the Friday girl that's just for sex. That's what you are.
We broached this serious dilemma with comedian turned relationship guru Steve Harvey, author of the book Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man.
There are still a lot of good men out there who are being overlooked.
Harvey says black women don't have to settle, but may need to compromise.
You a corporate exec? Does he have to be a corporate exec? You make $150,000 a year. He has to make $150,000 or above? That's your requirement? If your requirement sheet is ridiculous, you have to look at it.
What we looked at were the large numbers of professional black women who groomed themselves for success with BAs, MDs, and JDs. 70% of them are still without the more elusive title, MRS.
I would be lying if I said that I don't have fleeting thoughts of, okay, I'm 32, my clock is ticking.
The tick-tock of the biological clock is getting louder for several of Nicole's single friends. Meet Chateau Waters. She's a 32-year-old high school counselor pursuing a doctorate degree in psychology.
We have this thing called the black girl curse. A lot of our white friends are married by 25, like happily married. Kids by 27, and we're like, what is the deal with the BGs? You know, and it's the black girls.
Jaqueen Ashford is a chemist for a pharmaceutical company. Now that she's 34, she's lowered the bar when it comes to height requirements.
I don't have a certain criteria, like if you're not 6'5", and I used to, but then as I got older, I said, okay, well maybe if you're 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", okay, maybe we could see eye to eye. I kind of have certain standards that I hold myself to, and I don't feel like I should have to settle on those for the sake of having somebody. I'm willing to wait.
Like many black men, she's also open to dating outside her race. In fact, in the past decade, the number of black women entering interracial marriage has more than doubled.
In fact, last night, was at a restaurant, had a great conversation with this Caucasian gentleman. I mean, we were vibing, we were clicking. I'm thinking, he's gonna ask for my number. White men never ask for my number. And he was like, all right, well, great conversation, you know, maybe I'll see you around. And I was thinking, what happened?
Ask for his.
No.
Bossy black girl.
We're maybe not as coveted as black men in society.
Melinda Watson is a 28-year-old payroll specialist. She hasn't had an exclusive relationship since college.
I just feel that there's a lot of taboo associated with dating black women because I don't think that they're necessarily going to want to take us home to see mama.
The consensus in this group was that their preference is to marry a black man. It's not that they can't find one to date. The issue in many cases is exclusivity.
You meet these great guys, you have good relationship, good rapport, and then it's almost like, I'm gonna keep you around and hopefully when I'm ready to settle down, you'll be there.
That's the back pocket girl.
The back pocket girl.
And every now and then they'll check in with you to make sure you're still single.
You're not married
Right.
yet, are you still single?
Right.
You still waiting on me? No, not really.
Chateau hasn't been in a committed relationship in more than a decade.
If you have 4 quality women that you're dating and, they're in rotation, I mean, who's gonna rush into a marriage?
We decided to ask Mr. Harvey for advice. He listened as we asked our single ladies about their requirements.
I had a list of about 50 things that I would keep in my Bible. It's now down to about 10.
Honesty.
Supportive.
Financially stable.
Now, granted, I'm 31, so he needs to be at a certain stage.
What do you consider a deal breaker?
If there's not that initial chemistry, it's never gonna work. I don't care if you have every quality on my list.
I'm not going to talk to you if I'm not attracted to you.
Right.
Are they asking too much?
So maybe it's just that we want it all.
Single ladies, throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. How y'all doing?
His initial reaction?
All y'all fine. Hell, who don't want to go out with y'all? Men my age have made a mistake in that we didn't teach the generation behind us the principles of manhood. There are so many African American men missing, absent in the family.
His advice? Go for the older man.
You have a biological clock. We don't.
While these women look forward to settling down, they're not willing to settle.
The one thing that I can't control is a man choosing to marry me, and so I choose not to worry about it.
Being that I've waited so long, I can't settle now. It's not an option for me.
I would love to be in a relationship, a marriage, but I don't feel that defines me. So if I don't find the perfect person for me, then I'll just.
Bro,
I don't know why. I'm not single.
Okay, black. Here's my theory. I'll just say one part, and then I'll let somebody else go. The first part of why that it's low.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let everybody go. It comes back to us as men, as leaders. We are not leading them correctly, so they don't know what a real man looks like to even know how to be submissive to love or anything. Go ahead. It's more, but I'm gonna just say that part,
That's
and then let.
I mean, I agree with what you're saying partially,
Mhm.
but my thing is, how do you lead something and teach somebody something that they already were taught at a young age? Look at it in this aspect, do this, do that. They're already taught that, oh, all men are just
Look
this.
bad and like
When you so
yeah.
it's basically like I don't know if y'all know anything about cars, but we're basically getting lemon cars.
Come
Like
on now.
we're basically
I
getting. I'm
not
gonna
living.
explain.
Let
Not
him
living.
explain it. Let him explain it.
Hold on, let them explain.
Salvage.
We're getting salvage titles. The airbags have deployed, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna explain it. Like, think about it. So you're ready to marry a girl at like 28, 29, right? You gotta realize all the trauma and all the stuff that they've been taught negatively before we even got to them, before they even got to us. So when they get to us, we're damn near doing damage control and
Right?
trying to
Yeah.
get them to understand, like, yo, what you were learning back then is not how it's supposed to go. But that's just my little, I don't want to go too deep into, 'cause I don't know what type of
Yeah,
vibes
right.
they want.
Yeah. Nah, I
But
fuck with it. I got to do something to bring on
Agree,
her.
bro.
That's
But this
I
is the
fine.
agree
thing
on
about
that
me.
one.
we getting salvage titles. That's how I
They
see
get
it.
salvage titles too, though.
No, well, that's
Okay.
so.
Nah, I mean,
No, come on. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. I feel like both of y'all said is true, but I think what Vet is saying is true as well. Like, how many? If we're honest, right? We look at stats, right? I'm a doctor. I'm a science person. I look at stats. How many women, black women in America, right? How many of them come from households where you have mother and father, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Right, you can only teach what you know, right? And so it's like, okay, if you're not in a situation where there is a man in the household, you can see how a man and woman are supposed to interact, right? How the gaps that a man has, a woman fills in, the gaps that a woman has, a man fills in. Unless you see all of that, of course, anyone can learn anything, right? But it's just it's a lot more difficult. It's a lot more difficult when you don't have like 99%. Everything you learn really low key is from your parents, and then if you learn something else, it's because you unlearned something, right? So it's like, if you are in a
Your parents or your environment. Go ahead.
or environment, but it's from what's around you. So if you are in a place where everybody's a single mom, or all the dudes are out here dogging chicks out or whatever, you just what else the shit that you see on TV, it seems like fantasy. You can't even like it's so unrealistic to you to be like, yeah, I'm gonna really be with one chick and I'm gonna really be with one man and we're gonna have a happy family and a dog and all that shit. You're like, no, that's bullshit. That's not real.
So what about the people? What about the people who only are in single families but come out to be decent? Like they don't have those. I feel like environment, saying someone's environment is kind of a slight excuse.
None hate that.
No, it's
I
Why?
He
don't.
hate
Hold
that
on.
environment.
Why? Hold on.
Environment stuff is
Why, Nana? You sure?
because there's
Everybody's
even
different, brother.
because me personally, I can only speak on what I've experienced, what I've seen.
Exactly.
So what I've seen is, of course, one parent households are harder to raise people properly, but there are people who's only been raised by their mothers or just their fathers that come out pretty good women, pretty good wives. So it's no. I feel like it's what you fill your mind up with, what you watch on TikTok,
Yeah.
what type of people you hang around, because your mom is not the only person that's shaping your personality. Your personality is not formed at like 18, 19 when you're a crazy woman doing crazy things. Your personality is forming eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade. That's who you're figuring out who you really are. So saying like, oh, she didn't see like her dad was probably not her life and she saw more of like her mom being, you know what I'm saying? So I respect that. I give you a
Yeah.
little grace. But once you get to a certain age, it's like, all right, now it's becoming an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
you make your own you
Go ahead.
you
My
make
bad.
your own decisions getting older. Because my dad, like I'm saying, my dad did go. I'm saying, but because, like for example, because my dad was a gangbanger, am I supposed to be that too? Like, no, there's plenty of dudes that their dads were gangbangers that are lawyers now, that are doctors now. Like, you don't have to follow the trend. You don't have
Right.
to be a follower.
You have your own choice. You
100%,
make your own choices. You right.
100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I get on none of that. They know I'm big on like the black. I ain't even gonna say black power because I'm not a super woke dude. Cause like people, like some of the shit Trump said, Trump say, I rock with it. Like I don't rock with the girls, transgender woman going over there playing my daughter, and he dunking on my daughter and breaking her neck while he dunking on her, putting
Yeah,
his
for real.
Yeah.
nuts, putting his nuts
Hmm.
on her head, dunking on her. Did you see the dude that was running track? And they would get like seventh place running track with the girl. I mean, with the men. Went over with the girl. The nigga was a world class athlete,
Hmm.
Oh no, I didn't
acting as
see
a
it.
woman.
It's crazy.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I can agree on Trump. That's why I say, man, I ain't super woke, but I think like, and I don't blame everything on struggle. Like I told Nana one time, I said, man, I got homeboys whose mom and dad was in their life. They got everything they want growing up, and them niggas chose to be street niggas. Well, my daddy
Exactly, exactly.
actually,
So it can really go either way. It's dudes that's from
And
Sugarland and Cypress.
hold on,
And
but hold
they
on, but
and they
hold on.
street niggas. How?
The guys,
How
that's
you a
true,
street
Nana.
nigga from Cypress?
The guy, that's
There's
a
no
fact.
sidewalks
But
in Cyprus.
um, so you said you got homeboys that were they in the hood though?
see, where I'm from the country, so our hoods ain't hoods. It's just poor. So, like one of my homeboy, they had a 2-story house, RV in the yard, right across RV in the yard, volleyball net, big yard, down to half an acre, and right across the street was a trap house. So I'm like, he saw it, but his mom and dad, his daddy a chemist, his mama worked for the government, one of the top government agencies. He growing up like nigga had down the cell phone, like he had a cell phone like 4th grade. Be like, damn nigga, who you calling? So that's what I'm saying. Like it's environment, all that stuff matter. But I be like, I said,
environment because give you a little history on myself. I lived in the hood. I'm from the hood. But to also go back to piggyback when I said you can't use that as an excuse. Can you make your own choice though? But that was my environment. Like I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm from somewhere, bro. I mean, I don't like speaking on it. I'm from somewhere, bro, and I repped. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted better for myself,
that's it.
too. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I said, okay, Sugarland, how you want to be a street nigga? Okay, cool. But that's why I asked, was he in the hood? Because I mean, that was his environment. That's what he saw.
Yeah.
And you subconsciously see it and is used to it when something that's not normal is
No
normal
hood.
to you.
I
Huh?
don't know. I don't know no hood parts in Sugarland, but
No. You are right. I'm talking about
yeah.
Sit Boy, like he said, it's the country, it's poor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, yeah,
What
his
made
parents like
what made
okay,
him go? What made him get to that point?
his environment because
He's a
my mom is a
follower.
good my mom is a good mom. My mom is a good
Good
mom.
point.
Hold on. My mom is a good mom. She's not a hood mom or anything. My dad, you know, he was in and out. He was a good dude. But shit, I was poor. I lived in the hood, bro. That was my
Yeah.
environment.
Your environment, that's number one though. That's
Straight
number
up.
one. Like,
Like,
bro, when I see people fighting and I be seeing these bomb niggas in the street, these street bomb niggas be letting these girls and shit fight, bro. I be like, bro, y'all, it just, I don't know how we get so desensitized. And like, bro, I done seen the dude, they picking on a crackhead in the hood, bro. He kicked the nigga head to the wall for no reason. Like, he just wanted to, I feel like they some hood niggas probably wearing the same clothes every other day, two days in a row type shit. It, like you said, environment. So when it come back to females, women, it is the environment though, man. It's like, and it's a mindset. It's like what you want to be. Like my girl come from the hood. Like I just got married like 3 weeks ago, and she come from the hood. Like she come from there, but when her talk, she always say, I want to create a family. I want something better. I want to do
right.
with people. I had to grow with her, bro. She had to grow with me. Shit. So. I feel like we just as men, we definitely got to be leaders. Like Hunt said,
better leaders, bro. I'm
we
telling
got.
you because
But,
just like
but,
what Nana said,
but no.
um, what you say, Nana? When you said it wasn't, you don't, you partially agree with me, about the man. What you say?
He partially agree by the men got to be leaders. He partially agree with that.
But he
Oh
said,
yeah.
you can't use that as an excuse. He said something was an excuse.
I'm saying it's hard to
Lead
use
someone.
the excuse to be a leader when you got a car that's a salvage title already.
Right.
So
Okay.
you're doing more damage control.
Okay. Who damaged that car?
This what I tell Nana. Who
Who
damaged the
damaged
car,
that
Nana?
car?
Cars can be it could be self inflicted. It could be your parents. It could be
Okay.
the people you've dealt
the
with.
the
Okay, boom.
dude you
Your
there.
parents. Hold on. Your parents. What if it's her father? It goes back to a man leading.
It's
That's
not.
what I'm
That's too.
saying. We can
That's too.
eliminate.
That's too. It's too broad to just say like her dad did that. That's too
No,
It
because
could,
we don't know. We don't know
but
that.
what
that
I'm not. I'm saying I'm saying somewhere in there, bro. It's
you
a man did
you speaking on
something.
the
Because even if let's just say her mom did that. What happened to
yeah
her mom,
yeah. So you speaking on the majority. Like that's why I tell Nana.
bro?
Nana say
It's gonna go down to us. It falls back on us. We have to be better leaders. We have to be We just have to be better, bro. As men,
So
we're leaders,
us
bro.
so we have to be better, and then they just come as they
They
come.
no, they got to be better too. But when
We
they
have to set we have to
It's like,
set the
example,
yeah.
example.
If you're
Go
saying
ahead,
that
bro.
you're going to be the leader, that means that you have, right, even in a relationship, right? So exactly, Ved just got married. I'm getting married in January, right? And like one of
He
the
just
things
said
that we
Van
always,
set a good example. Go ahead,
yeah,
my bad, bro.
no, but exactly. It's hard to ask someone of that. You can be like, no, I don't want to deal with you. I want to, keep trying to find a woman who doesn't have any baggage. For sure, you can 100% do that. However, in the same way, unfortunately, the best partner for a black woman is a black man. The best partner for a black man is a black woman. And so, like, if you are trying to actually like create that,
build that.
then you gotta understand that the whole group needs work, needs some healing, and that will require you to like Ved said, to grow with some people.
Yeah.
As difficult, as unfair as that sounds, that's the reality.
Cause the narratives that black women are difficult and no other ethnicity or race is difficult. Like, bro, I sat in the sauna at Lifetime now with the white boys. I talk to people. I ain't scared to talk to them. I don't care where you from, what race. I say, man, and he was like, no, man, it's the same with us too. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, they're difficult, dude.
Chicks are difficult.
And then and their difficulty, and I had one of my friend girls, I had told her the story, and he was like, I offered this girl $5,000. She's still difficult. And my friend girl was like, oh, you can just give me $2,000. And she's an educated woman and all this. What I'm saying is everybody go through, it's different in every culture. Like, they difficulty just real. They got some things that can help with their difficulty. Like, for one, financial. Most of the other races, like the Hispanics, they get to it. The whites, they get to it. The blacks, they get to it. It's just not a high rate. So if I got a woman who looking like, man, this man a provider, he a protector, I can just use her. I know I can stay faithful. I can be more submissive. It give me the opportunity to be more submissive to him because, man, I know he gonna take care of everything else. And that's how that's all I gotta say about that situation. But when it like my next topic though, like you think we why y'all think Black America is for like after all this fighting, Martin Luther King, all this struggle, civil rights, all this getting through slavery, why y'all think black people still at the bottom?
Black people occupy the bottom of the socio-economic ladder.
Yes.
Globally.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what country you pick on the globe. When you go there and you look at the black populace, they're normally at the bottom of the socio-economic ladder.
Yeah, very true.
And so my whole thing is when people are at the bottom or oppressed or suppressed or feel aggrieved, they normally band together. Happened with the feminist movement.
Very true.
Women felt oppressed, repressed, at the bottom, they banded together.
Yeah.
When Jewish people felt that, they banded together.
Yeah.
When whoever feels it, when the gay people felt that, they banded together, made the LGBT.
Why do you think we arguably haven't done that as well in the West as a black community?
I think black people, the reason why we haven't done it in the West is because we have bought into other ideologies that don't further us as a people.
Like,
so it doesn't matter. See, I talk about like political parties, and I talk about all kinds of organizations.
Yeah.
So if you look at the political parties, if you look at Labour or Conservative here, or you look at Democrat and Republican in America, you'll still find black people occupy the bottom of that socio-economic structure too. Like, the most people in that structure that are at the top aren't black. At the top of the Democrats or the Republicans or Labour or Conservative. You're black are still at the bottom.
Yes.
So I've always said it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what party you follow. Even religion. Go to Islam, black people at the bottom. Go to Christianity, black people at the bottom.
Yeah.
Who's the top? Catholic, priest or whatever, white guy. Who's at the top? Saudi Arabia, Muslims. Do you know what I mean? Black people, we always occupy the bottom of the socio-economic ladder, no matter what race, and no matter what religion or political party we enter.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, there's a friggin' like pattern going on here, guys.
Yeah.
And if you can't see the pattern, then I don't know what to do for you. Like, I see the pattern, and I'm saying, okay, cool. We need to progress ourselves, not to the detriment of other people,
But we just got to say, guys, we got to do better than this. We got to do some shit for ourselves because everyone else is doing shit for themselves. Like,
Yeah,
do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
everyone else is doing stuff for themselves, and we're steady thinking, oh, if I become a Democrat or a Republican, it's going to forward me. It's like it's not going to forward you progressively as a people. It might forward you individually.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally get that.
Yeah.
But are you about your individual self or are you about the collective?
Yeah.
Me, I want I can win.
Yes.
But I want to see my peoples winning. I don't care if you're from Zimbabwe, Jamaica, Nigeria.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't care. I just want to see black faces around. I'll be like, hey, what's going on, bro? Like,
Yeah,
what's going on, sis? I want to see my people winning. I don't care if you're African American. I want to see more faces when I'm winning that look like me.
Yeah.
And the only way to do that is for us to say, you know what? Let's help each other out, man. Let's do better.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
It's the thing that the rest of the world have been telling black people to do for so long. Stop complaining, pick yourself up, and get on with it.
Yes.
And I'm saying to black people, stop complaining, pick yourself up, and get on with it. And
with
people are like, oh, what are you doing? It's like, isn't this what you asked for? Like, is this what you've been telling us to do?
Yeah.
You've been telling us to do for ourselves and stop complaining. I'm telling black people, let's do for ourselves and stop complaining, just like the Chinese do, the Asians do. Like, everyone else does it. They stop complaining. They just do for themselves. People can look and have any kind of opinion about it whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got to start doing for ourselves.
It's true.
Why we still at the bottom, bro? You know.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You know, I'm gonna use this as an example. I was out. We got invited to an event. You know, I'm not gonna say no names. Me and AJ got invited to the event. We had somebody with us as part of the team, right? And you know, AJ, you know, he's a B grade artist now. He's famous. Everywhere we go, I don't care. Somebody's coming up to him, wanting to take a picture, knows him, where it does not matter, bro. It could be 1, 2, 10, 5 a day. It does not matter, right? Never went anywhere with him, and nobody didn't come up to him.
Yeah.
So he had like three women come up to him. So, you know, his the person that's with us, he's, you know, I'm saying he's part of the team. Person that's with us, he was like, if one more girl come hug AJ and not come hug me, that's gonna be a problem.
What?
What?
Yeah. he was like, just listen. He was like, he looked at me like, nah, I'm playing. I looked, I said, it's okay.
You know.
Right. We sit down.
That was hate, though.
Okay, hold on. Thank you. We sit down, and another girl come up, hugs him. He was like, damn, why she ain't come hug me? For one of these people, I like you playing around. For one of these people really know you, but he plays a big part. Okay, he's part of the media. So now you could probably put something together like why he was seeking the attention. That's why we at the bottom, bro. That goddamn mindset right there, bro.
Yeah. So, Nana, not to cut y'all, huh? But Nana, the question was, you guys are y'all background different from me and her background. But listen, Nana, so y'all family are originated from Africa. Y'all come from the motherland. But the question was, why is Black Americans, which y'all been here all y'all life.
Oh, he gonna love this question.
But why is Black Americans at the bottom? And like after all this fighting, all this Black Lives Matter, all this Martin Luther King, all this civil rights, all this getting through slavery, Harriet Tubman getting us through the Underground Railroad. One really know Underground Railroad, but why you think Black Americans we still at the bottom? Like we ain't overcame. We had millionaires, billionaires. We seen why we like the majority still at the bottom?
Man, honestly, I'm gonna say this. I feel like we are, but we aren't. But I'm gonna say why we aren't is because honestly, it's a lot of successful Black Americans. Like even us four, like I don't know, like I don't know everybody's financial background, but I'm pretty sure we're all doing pretty good. Like you feel me? Like even us being able to be at Lifetime shows, okay, they got a little money to where they can afford things. So, well, I say like I don't think that we're just the bottom. I feel like the black people at the bottom are loud, so people see it. They publicize it.
Hey,
The poor white people don't publicize. I'm in the trenches, bitch. Like they don't. No, they don't. And like,
nah, you got
and,
a good point, a
and don't
perfect
get me
point.
wrong. And don't get me wrong. I was raised in a good home, but I was kind of raised in the hood too. Like I had both my African parents, but I went to Herm Clark. I went to school in Madison. I went to Herm Clark. I went to Welch Middle School. Like, I was raised in the Southwest A-Leaf area, so like I've
Okay.
seen it. So like I can speak on it. I'm credible because I was around this
Right.
shit. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? People don't realize we can't say black people at the bottom because you know the race that's the most on welfare is
White
white
people.
people. So there's no way black people can be at the bottom. It's just this
Do
the
they abuse it?
I'm telling you, the Section 8 bandits is the ones that publicize it and put it out on the media. So it looks like, damn, these black people are struggling, da da da. It's like, nah, it's a lot more black people in the middle, like the median, than it is white people that's not. It's more white people on Section 8 and on food stamps than black people. That's a fact. That's true. Like you can look it up on the census website. I answered my question. My response to that is I don't feel like black people are completely at the bottom. I feel like we make it cool or something.
Yeah.
Like trust me, I got homegirls that I went to Madison with, and I went to school. I got a degree. I played college football. And nigga, low key when I see them like arguing about with their baby daddies and he ain't paid this, da da da. Like he got me and my son on Section 8. I just be like, I'll slide up on them like, bro, can you delete this, bro? Like why y'all got people in y'all business letting people know you in Section 8? It's not cool. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, bro, I'm telling them like, bro, if you need help, like you can always come to me. Like I'm one of the people like, bro, instead of posting all that for attention, just hit somebody up for help. Like, stop publicizing that, bro, because you'll see a white person and she fucking around have Louis on and they got a EBT card. So
Yeah.
you just never
Yeah, for
know,
sure.
honestly. So that's my
Yeah.
statement on it. I feel like we just publicize it too much. And then rappers
Yeah,
too.
yeah, rappers. I was just about to say, bro, I blame rap.
Yeah,
Like I ain't gonna blame rap
they keep going to the video.
100%,
They keep
but
going to like Third
it's
Ward
you
and
gotta blame rap 7%. It's like Maxo Cream, bro. You out there fighting at 30 some years old,
yeah,
bro.
that like and I
Better
was
than shooting.
yeah,
I agree.
it's
I
still
agree
it's
on
still
that.
ridiculous.
It's it's
It's
ridiculous.
still ridiculous, bro. I'd rather a person catch a fade, bro. Shake hands. That's how I grew up.
I
I rather
respect that, but you gotta think
The
about
thing
it.
is, they're not
A
gonna
lot
catch
of people,
a hand
I rather people just remember that that you're almost 40 years old, bro. And
That's true.
y'all
that
got
part.
kids like you
And
got to
that's the
realize
point. Like
one wrong move can turn into a gunfight.
it
That's
can.
true.
That's what they said out there on the video. It was like, man, put your gun up, bro. Put
Yeah,
your
like
gun
it was
up.
already out.
Yeah, like
If Maxwell would have got slept, or if old boy would have got slept, somebody would have been like, "Oh hell no!" Started airing the hell up. Shootings don't start off with just shootings. Like, yeah, some of them do. Like the people that's just trying. But most shootings, especially ones I've been around, start off with hands.
yeah. And
That's
that's
how
the
it
point. Some
starts.
people you can't take a loss. Like I come from part one from we couldn't even afford a gun, so fighting was the main thing. So when you
Yeah.
fight, you lose, you just gotta take the loss. You wanna fight again tomorrow? Go to the next day and fight. But a lot of people can't.
Not these YNs. You lose,
Yeah.
you finna get
You
switched.
finna get baked.
I'm finna put
You
that
finna get
switch on
Swiss
you.
cheese. You're right.
I'm finna switch you.
And
Cause they can't fight.
that's the thing too. They probably can't fight.
We grew up fighting, bro. Them boys can't
But
fight.
and that's the thing
And
too.
that's
But
why
I grew up.
I don't want to fight. But not all right. You fight, they get embarrassed. They gonna run to a gun.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
thank God those two individuals, they got other things to do you know, and they know it's more important. They you know, I know some dudes coming to them telling them because
it's not even them that would have pulled the gun. It's probably one of their little
Little
YNs
broke
behind
people
them.
around them. Like how
little bro.
Takeoff got
Exactly.
killed in the House of Blues.
Yep.
It wasn't Takeoff quick. None of them pulled a gun. Why? Because they, like I said, they have something to lose. They have a life. They're rich. They're not going to be shooting over what. But it's one of the people at the side who, again, has some type of ego. Who's like where my hug at type niggas. They're the ones that are shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah, that's crazy though. But man, yeah, but it's so many reasons, man. I feel like that's why I created this space because I'm trying to promote and uplift like the whole black community. Me personally, like none of my brother, none of my brother. I always count them as like in Mississippi. We didn't have a lot of different races. It was just black and white. But how my grandma and my family preached to me is like, you guys African. Like if motherfuckers see everybody be saying thinking I'm African, I had to literally tell them like I'm not. I mean I'm African, but I'm not like Nana and Nanso. Like so I know it's a difference. Like I'm not the same dude from the dude Simba Mufasa. I'm not. He different from Nana and Nanso.
This
He
dude funny.
African too, but you know we different. So I had to tell him, bro, like we just a different type of being, and like you just gotta accept that, and we gotta just grow together because everybody won. When you over here, everybody won, bro. They don't look when they pull none over. They don't care if none so a doctor. They don't care if none a Fortune 500 company man. But you know,
Yeah.
they gonna treat you the same way, and we just really gotta like my nigga Shay. I mean, my boy Shay was telling me like, man, bro, we ain't got enough people to have. We need allies. Like he was telling me like he worked for Google now, making triple figures, like a crazy amount of money. And he was telling me like, you know, a person from this community helped me get this job. And he was like, yeah. I'm like, damn, that's what's up. He's like, but you know, you gotta be cool. You can't be, you know. He brought me around a dude that had connection. And he was like one of them ways, and he wanted to, you know, he was being extra nice to me. I'm like, oh, bro. He's like, I was tripped out. I'm like, bro, this nigga hitting on me, like, you know. And I had,
Yeah.
but he got connection. The next day I went to another place. He wasn't around. My boy wasn't around, and they knew him. Like I was about like, yo, we going to this place. And he knew it was Tech Week. It was Black Tech Week or whatever. He knew him like he big in the tech space. And everybody, he was on fly. They show him like, bro, I was just talking to dude yesterday. And I just kept it cordial. But coming from where I come from, a dude coming from where I come from, they would have spazzed on like, bro, what you doing, bro? Ain't like that, bro. So we just got to keep the allies. We got to keep the allies for sure. But man, I ain't gonna keep y'all boys. So I'm just asking one more question. My boy Chris, Ebo Chris, said this. He said, I was like, man, we were talking to DM, but he was talking about tricking. What y'all think tricking is? So what you think tricking is, Nonso?
Tricking it.
Huh?
I think okay, boom. I think tricking is when you're spending money on a female who has no investment in you. I think as a man, it makes sense, right, to put time, energy,
Everything.
resources, whatever, towards your woman. Absolutely. But it should be your woman, right? Not towards some random chick just because you're trying to get some ass or just because she's trying to get like a bat. Like, I think that's stupid as hell. Me personally, because I work for my money. I don't know about anybody else, but I work for my money, and the any amount of ass or anything that you can give me is not worth the amount of work I put in to get my bread. It's really not.
Right. And that's how I feel. And me personally, I feel like some men call everything tricking because they don't have it for one, or they not ready to lead. They come back to the leading thing. Bro, taking a girl out to eat, bro, that's not tricking.
No, that's fine.
I know some dudes literally say taking a girl out to eat is tricking.
So
bro, when I used to be single.
So you don't spend you're gonna be single forever. So you don't spend your money on no one but yourself.
And that's what I'm saying. I used to be single. When I was single, bro, I used to take girls
Okay,
out.
where you used to take them at? Where you used to take them to? Oh, or
like,
were you in the women that you took out? Were you interested in them, or did you something, or did you want something from them?
No, I was trying to get to know them. You know what I'm saying?
That's different. We know what tricking is.
But no, you got some men out here that say taking a girl out to eat. Nah, he don't want to take Applebee's as the minimum for my boy.
But for the girl that you're taking to Applebee's, are you trying to marry that girl or have a
Right,
real
I
relationship?
get it.
So I have a philosophy, and don't get me wrong, I don't eat at Applebee's, right? I eat I eat at pretty good restaurants. I mean, like,
Same.
Ved follow me. Like, it's not an issue.
Yeah,
I just put on the Amex,
Joy's Uptown.
Joy Uptown, Noble. But the thing is with me,
All that.
Until
uh, Applebee's is like the test trial, just to see where your mind
I
is.
see how they react. No, that's fair. That's fair.
That is
that's
my
fair.
philosophy. Because if you can't if you can't eat at Chili's and Applebee's with me, you can't eat at Noble with me. I don't know
No,
you.
that's fine. That's facts.
Like
Honestly, that's
I don't even know you
I
to
don't know.
take you to
I don't. Yeah,
Nobu. I don't know why I gotta spend $150. I don't know you.
Yeah, like
And if I spend if I spend $150 meal, it's because and I don't know you. It's because I'm trying to impress you to do what?
and honestly, like
And go back and I want to crack.
honestly,
Like
even Applebee's is too far for me. Honestly, because I feel like the first date.
for 20 is too much.
Yeah,
No,
2 for 20.
it's not even. It's not even that. It's not even the money. It's more of like I honestly think like we should go to the gym and work out and talk, or we should go to the
oh
park.
thank this so thank
No,
you, bro.
I take my girl to the park.
Let me chime in on that.
Because what if I
Me,
take you to Del Frisco's and we spend 300 and the day goes terrible? She going, well, okay, thanks for the steak, nigga. I'm out. Like
what?
no, $300 doesn't grow on trees. If it did,
Cause I
maybe.
haven't went on an actual date for a new girl that I don't know or anything in a while, and I said to myself, I don't like Applebee's personally, so I'm not gonna take you to Applebee's. Let's go. I do like coffee shops. I do like juice. I eat very very healthy. Let's go get
Yeah,
acai
you're a
bowl.
juicer. Yeah,
Let's go get a juice. Let me get to know you on. Okay, let's like now I said, let's go to a park. Let's go do something. Let me get to know you. Then you
go
know
to
what?
Neighbors.
Go to neighbors or something. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. You cool as hell. Okay, cool. Now I can go dress up. I want to dress. I like you. I like your vibe. I don't mind take you. And I don't like women that's entitled, thinking that a man's supposed to do something.
Oh, no, that's
I
not.
don't care. I don't like it. I am a
yeah,
gentleman. I know how to be a gentleman, bro. I know
yeah,
what I would take this bill, but do not think that I'm supposed to do that. I don't like. No, I said I don't even know you like that. You're not my woman. I do that
yeah,
for my woman. I do
yeah.
that
But
for my
some
wife.
man, social media messed everything up. Cause
Exactly.
man, like that when they had that little thing got
No,
cheesecake
niggas with
factory,
money that tricks mess everything up, bro.
and
That's
that's
what
why,
that.
bro. I be seeing. I had posted on the ground.
I'm
I,
my bad, man.
I
I'm gonna
posted
let
on
you
the
go.
ground. Nah, you good. I
He
posted
said,
on the ground.
nah.
Nah, I won't let none of go, but I posted on the ground today and I said, bro, it's the dudes. Like I got niggas that's following these girls with 3 million followers. Now they brutal for bad, body pride, nine out of ten, they body pride bought. But they look, the looks of it look great. But I'm like, 3 million followers, man, why ain't nobody cuff this girl? Like, and some of them probably don't want to cuff because they still chasing that. They found a dude with 1 million. Nah, I want to do with 10 million. They found a dude with 10 million. I want to do with 20 million. They found a dude that's good, tall. Everything they like, they got to, oh, no, I want to do with eight packs instead of 6. Like, it be that crazy. So, it come down at the two, like, you can go, Nana. I'm going to let you go. And like, 'cause I know Nana got some. I know
Nah,
Nana got something to say about this.
but I think you got to think, but you have to think deeper in certain things because like
Okay.
I'm gonna respond to what Hunt said. Like Hunt said is the men that's tricking. I look at it from a different spectrum. So
Okay.
if you look at it from this point of view, bro, it's only a handful of niggas in the world that have like or make more than let's say more than $400,000, right? There's only a handful of dudes in the world that make more than. If you make $400,000,
10%.
you're in the 1%.
Bro, like the
Probably
1% is the
10%.
1%.
400,000 is 1%,
Maybe.
sure, for sure.
No, but I'm saying it's even less than that. Like most people don't even make like 100,000.
Exactly.
Nah.
So
In America, for sure.
the dudes, so the and So Hunt is right, but wrong.
Mhm.
But Ved is right. It's social media because there are women on this earth, and this is before I have a girlfriend, but this is even before I even was in a relationship, bro. There are women that are sixes and sevens that are requesting Nobu and all type of 5-star restaurants, and I'm like, where you get this from? Like, I looked through your Instagram reels. You have never eaten at a 5-star restaurant before. How do you
Hold
know?
on.
But I blame it
Hold
on
on, hold on. What if that
us though,
six?
because
What
we
if that
give them
six
that
work?
attention.
I'm finna
Hold
cook.
on.
Let me
What if
cook.
that six is worth it?
Wait,
Hold on, my bad. What if that six is
let
worth?
Nana cook. He's chefing it.
I'm finna cook.
All right.
It's not about your face, 6s or 7s, but it's not the men that are tricking. The men that are tricking they're tricking on the baddies they like, right? And
Okay.
they're friends with the regulars. So
Okay.
they're seeing her post her little what they call that
Mhm.
boomerang
Yeah.
at what's the nice restaurant at Steak 48. And she's
Yeah.
like, and she puts in her close friend, "Ooh, this rich nigga love me some whatever her name is, some Sasha." And in her small brain, she's like, "Well, if she can get a nigga to take her to Steak 48, I need that nigga to take me to Steak 48." Like, ma'am, you're not her. She has a BBL and a master's degree. Stop it. The stupidity just trickles down. So
Right.
now
Nah.
we have to deal with the stupidity because it's like this, bro. Y'all ever watch the TV show like on Cartoon Network where it was a white and black circle and everybody was just that's what we're dealing with. Everybody's just zombies seeing crazy shit like, ma'am, everybody's not gonna be able to get a steak from CJ Stroud. Every nigga's not gonna be
Indeed.
able to spend money like Deshaun Watson. You're gonna have to relax, sis. You sometimes gonna only be able to get on your birthday or anniversary.
Right.
You can't
Right.
eat like that every
What if them
day.
sixes are worth it though? What if it's some sixes that's actually worth taking it to, far as they're a good person and deserves to
And,
get treated right.
But you
and
know
that's
what?
what
I
I'm
mean,
So
saying.
I'd rather
I
do
Those
don't
that
girls,
I,
than I'd rather
those
do
girls
that.
deserve it.
I don't control what they value. Deshaun Watson is not gonna value the same thing I'm gonna value. I want a girl that's gonna hold me like I do okay. I make 6 figures, I have a business. But Deshaun Watson makes like 13 M's. Like he doesn't care about you being good. He wants you to shut up, be a baddie, and do what he wants, and you're not what he wants.
And we need to stop that. And look, it goes right back to men. We need to stop
We
that.
do.
But
I feel
I
like we
can't
need to
tell no
stop
most
man to
men
that.
are
want
not
what he
looking.
wants.
Nah, but most men
You
are not
right.
We
But I'm
don't
looking
saying
gotta
for
stop.
someone.
He don't gotta
I'm
stop
not
it.
saying he can't want what he wants, but
He don't gotta
damn,
stop it, huh? You
bro.
right. I understand what you're saying. He don't gotta stop it. We have to stop believing in that. As motherfuckers that's not in
Women,
the 1%,
women have to stop believing that. It's not every man's not a 1%.
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel
women
like
gotta
most.
just
No, I agree with Nana. Most men are not out here thinking, "Oh, I want a baddie that whatever. She's just gonna walk around and follow me around." Because most men do not have the. Most men, that's like totally unreasonable. Most people live dual income. Like
100,
she needs to
100%.
work or we gonna starve, right? Like so. Nah, I mean it is. It's social media got people fucked up. Social media makes people think that number
Literally.
one. People think, oh, 100,000, that's nothing.
That's
Nigga,
why I
you will
keep
never get 100,000 in your life. Like
that's
most
why
right.
people will never
exactly. That's why I keep saying stop always saying men gotta stop. Men gotta stop because bro, I do all right. I do pretty good for myself. And even if you take her somewhere, she's still gonna think like, oh, well, my homegirl is getting taken to Belize and Dubai. And I'm just like, damn, bitch, I'm a teacher. I got a little bitches on the
Right.
side, but I'm a teacher.
Nigga,
Like,
Nah.
if you want to go to a trip for Belize, you got to give me 3 months. I don't
And this
make
is the thing.
Are you gonna still have the same mentality if I believe I don't know you not so, but I pray that you get all the success that you deserve, my brother. But Nana and y'all are gonna be successful. Are you gonna still have the same mentality once you reach a certain status?
Well,
What's
I'm
the
newly
what's the
married, so
mentality though? What's the mentality you think that I have?
That you have. I'm asking you, are you, or is it gonna change? Because it's like
Are you gonna spend the bag when you
who
when you
cares?
get
I
the
got
bag?
it.
Yeah, I got it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Is that gonna go
Are you gonna still have those
on your
same morals,
principles?
your principle and morals?
Exactly. Is you still gonna be? Because me, okay, and then I'm gonna let you cook. Me, like you said, I touch some money. I've done pretty well. Of course, we all could do better. Um, you know how some people say, "Oh, if I get $1 million, or 400, $500,000, I ain't gonna change." Well, you can't say that because you never even had that type of money, so you don't know what you would really do. But so I would say, I think I reach a certain status, which I will, that I'm still gonna stick to my principles and morals because, for one, money don't move me, and I want a certain type of woman, flat out. I want to deal with certain type of women that, you know what I'm saying, that respects themselves. That respects themselves. That's just me, and I don't. But look, I don't. I'm a giver, bro. Like, bro, I was rich right now, bro.
All men are
Hold,
givers.
hold on. No, I'm a giver, but that's why I'm a part. This God body energy, bro. It's community. We care. We love people. You know what I'm saying? We do service. This is service work. So let's say if I was rich right now, I'm like, not because not I don't know not like that. Like, far as like, oh, that's my best friend or anything. But I can tell that is a good brother, and my discernment is good. What you need now? Even you probably don't want to. What you need? I got you. Sip, you my man. What you need?
Yeah. You
You know
just
what I'm
got you
saying?
just try to give me free tickets to the blues on
I don't, nigga. You need money,
yeah.
anything? I don't care, because that's what black people, we gotta start doing, bro. We gotta. That's why we at the bottom. Is because we don't think like that. We're not uplifting each other, by the way. But ain't uplift each other, by the way. But I'm not gonna switch it up, bro. That
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
don't got $1 million.
Yo, what how you is right now for sure. I mean,
Right.
and that's respectable that you saying that because, bro, everybody be like, man, I ain't changed. Like me personally, I'm like, I ain't gonna change. I just, that's why my girl be like, you always got these struggle stories. But I be just trying to stay close to home, even though I'm reaching this, and my family looking like, dang, bitch, like they champion me. But I still try to stay grounded, and you gotta
Right.
just stay grounded. If you stay grounded, all that shit gonna work out. Even when you get the millions, you still gonna find that right one for you.
I'm telling
And
you, bro.
that's what we gotta get on as black people. We gotta start back on the village shit. Like, nah. So y'all from a village. Y'all name coming from a village. We have to get to the point where it's a village. Like, what do you want? Like, people, man, black people, we don't believe in marriage no more. We don't believe in union. We don't believe in
You
none of it
don't,
no more,
bro.
bro. And
You don't,
that's
bro.
sad, bro. And when that's how we got through everything we got through. And if you look at the history of black Americans in America, or black people, or Africans, the African diaspora in America, you got to look at that. They got through that shit because it was a village, it was a family.
Yeah.
Man, you need sugar, you need to get your coffee, you need to catch a ride, you need to during the boycott, the Montgomery boycott, bus boycott, man, they was catching rides with each other, like to get to work. Like we ain't finna jump on this the people bus that's oppressing us, bro. So
That's
it's a bigger
exactly.
issue, man. And in my whole issue, that's why I want to do this, bro. And I'm gonna get better and better with this situation. And I want to uplift and promote black people, black men, black women. I'm not getting on here bashing black women because we don't know what they've been through. I ain't getting on here bashing black men because we don't know what they've been through. We don't know what nobody been through. We gotta give people my like our word at church. I don't want to keep going back to church, but he kept it stuck in my head because I want to give people grace. I used to talk about the scriptures. Like, man, I ain't finna, man, I come from the church. I ain't finna, that scripture, she ain't worth nothing to me. Like, I felt, but I had to get over it. Like, man, after I started having conversations, I used to get so drunk and just be in the strip club talking scripture a whole hour, 2 hours, just trying to just really some lame cornball shit, if you want to call it that. But just talking to them, understanding them, like, damn. And this girl down to my friends today, I seen her stop stripping and go get a nursing degree. Now she doing better. Like, I don't know. My conversation might have been a conversation that was like, I bet. Like, I don't. It's somebody out here care about me, man. it's a village. That village mindset, bro. That's why I mess with the Hispanic and I mess with the Africans because they got a village mindset. And like where I
Yeah,
come from is white versus black.
it's a culture. We have a
It's a
culture.
culture thing.
Definitely
And
have a culture.
and that's how it is in Mississippi. Like that's why I tell people like if you look at the history of America, Mississippi probably the closest people to Africa because they never grew. Motherfuckers still getting hung in Mississippi. So it's like it ain't grew financially, it ain't grew education. They still holding on that family trait, that village trait, which it is good sometimes, but like my family, like my Mississippi family love me. Like if I post a sad face on the Instagram, all my Mississippi family hit me like, "What's wrong with you, man? You need what's going on?" Like it's a real village checking up on the people. We looking out for each other. We family. If you stay cross street from me, you my cousin. You ain't my neighbor. You my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can spend out your house, your uncle. Like that's how it is. So it's deeper. That's why I tell Nana in our group. Y'all's in our group, bro. It be me versus everybody down there, and I'm telling everybody like, bro, it's deeper than just this person on the block gang bang, this person selling pussy, this person selling drugs, this person like it's deeper than that, bro. Like it ain't just like everybody would love to have the mindset of Nunso, or everybody would love to have the mindset of Hunt. Everybody would love to have the mindset of Nana. Like, but everybody didn't get that mindset. Everybody didn't get that treatment. Everybody didn't get that they didn't get that playbook. So they don't even they playbook was find a way to get money fast. They playbook was get it how you live. That playbook was scamming. That playbook was stealing from your cousin. That playbook was survival. It was more survival. A lot of people not raised off survival. So when my girl made me learn it, it's like she was like, I ain't trying to be with nobody who just surviving, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you raise off survival, anything goes. I was telling none of earlier, I was like, man, you picking God or you picking $1 million. He's like, I'm picking God, you know. So I was like, I gotta check you, man, because the niggas that say $1 million, and I talk to God later, and them niggas are more you gotta watch out for. You got the million on the table, they probably snake you. You got a female.
God, yeah, but God might give you 20 million.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You feel me? Instead of that one, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Money don't. You know, when I first was getting some money, I was so focused on the money.
Yeah.
And when I stopped focusing on the money, that's when the money start
That's how it was
flourishing
with
even
me.
more.
That's how it
Because
was
I ain't
with
never
me.
had it before. I'm like, oh
Right.
God. And then if something don't go right, and I ain't get this, I'm like, I'm stressing, pissed, mad at everybody. Don't
Yeah.
talk to me and everything. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
like can't focus on that shit, bro.
Nah, man, that's all I really had to say. Talk to y'all. But I appreciate that boy, man. This gonna be my pod, man. I'm gonna get better, better. I'm gonna see how Riverside work, how people respond to this pilot. Is it's Vedtalk. I'm kind of doing like a TED talk, but I'm just play on words, Vedtalk. It's gonna work. But I'm gonna put a border around everything. I'm gonna make it look nice. I'm gonna clip it up on this thing called Opus Clips. It'll clip it up for you. Yo, man, I appreciate that boy for just jumping on here with me, man.
But so I got you, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Anything
Yeah,
that you
man.
need. I know people that, you know, that's what we do. We've been on a whole bunch of podcasts. Like, I've been going for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight.
Nah, I be
And a lot
seeing
of
you,
it
huh?
was press run. So I know people, in the industry that can help out with that. Definitely, bro. So I got you on that end too. Just let me know what you need.
Nah, for real, I appreciate it, huh? I be seeing you, huh? I be like, man, that boy Hunter, he ain't doing no motherfucking music. And now,
This
so,
dude.
You don't hoop no more? Or you been out of town?
I do, bro. I really been gone.
boy, he be out of town that nigga points. I know he got crazy amount of points.
Yeah,
I know
bro.
his shit crazy.
Yeah.
Then now,
I've
so,
been gone. I'm
this
gonna be back
nigga,
up there. We can run the court, brother.
yeah, now, so he finna be a doctor. And like, how long you got now, so? Another year?
I'm a doctor already, but I'm finna
Well, I'm
be.
saying you in your residency, right?
Yeah, but I'm done June, end of June.
Oh, okay,
End of
okay,
June.
okay.
So I got like 2 months, and I'm finna just be working really.
Yeah, man, that boy Nunso be on it, man. Pediatric doctor. Pediatric, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's the kids?
Yeah. So I be kids who get hospitalized. Like so, anytime a kid going to hospital, that's me. Right?
Cool.
Yeah, then my boy Nana, FYB Reynolds, man, CNC Properties.
Oh, let
Yeah.
me go run a whip for my boy, man.
Yeah, come rent a whip for me.
You
If you
got
need Airbnb.
black truck?
I actually do not have a black truck in my fleet. I did, but man, when
Cool.
You know, when business get a little tight, you got to downsize a little bit. But I'm definitely gonna get it done. But if you need one, I can definitely find you easy. I got a bunch of people that have black trucks, but I got everything else. Like we got X6s, we have the Mazda truck, we got Camrys, we got Camaros, whatever car someone needs. But now you think I need to be researching and looking
You
for
need a
some
black truck
fresh.
because every time we have shows or anything,
Yeah, that's
we
true.
be need and like God, we had God Body Weekend. Y'all definitely should come next year. You know, AJ needed black trucks, bro, and we had like 19 Keys and Season Dialogue, like you know what I'm saying, some big name people with content and stuff like that. Of course, they need to
Yeah,
be picked up and drove. You know what
yeah.
I'm
But
saying? So,
It was a Grammy Award producer that rented my car the other day. Like, you know, I was like, damn, I wish I had a black truck for him because he had to rent a few other cars for me. He had to rent like 2 or 3 cars. Yeah, yeah, I do.
did you get content of that?
Yeah, I did. It's
Okay,
on the page. I just need
good, good.
to yeah, I need to post more. I've been really focused on my like personal content on my personal page.
nah,
But
we
yeah,
definitely gonna run.
You can have somebody do that with your shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
We
and
we definitely gonna run it up, boy.
real quick.
On
yeah.
that tip, I'm gonna fuck with you on that tip too. Now, like the rental cars, man. I think that's the way to go, man. Like a lot of people right now, transport is big, man. I hate Trump put that 25% tariff on y'all, so y'all better go and buy y'all cars before it gets too expensive.
Honestly, bro, honestly, the prices of cars have really skyrocketed since COVID.
Okay,
Honestly,
of course, and they
yeah,
could
because
go
they
even more.
It
dropped.
did, bro.
They dropped so much. I copped a few. I copped like 2 or 3 cars around COVID. Now I got some more a few later. Then when I came back, I saved up some more money. This shit was having shit over 5,000-10,000 on MSRP. I'm like, damn, it's not even worth the investment.
Nah,
But
nah, it gonna work out, man. Shit, I think everything gonna shake back, man. But like I said, boy, I appreciate that, boys, and
All right, bro.
I'm gonna let y'all boy go, man. We've been on the mother an hour. I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna send it to y'all.
All right,
And
bro. All
man,
right, nah.
we
All right, nice meeting
all
you.
right, my
Not so.
guy.
all
All
right,
right, bro.
boy.
Y'all bless up.
Bless,
Yeah.
bless.
Yes, sir.